Got all this trash right here. I had to sweep up everything. The light bulb broke when I turned it on. The light. We got all that stuff. We got to sweep, clean off the counter. Paint already came and painted. You painted this right here. You can tell where it got scratched off. We got a few things in the refrigerator to get out. But supervisor wants to complain and shit when he hasn't been here for a week. You need to trash it out. You couldn't wait. Fucking 2 hours for me. You got this right here and this. You got all this that I needed to clean up. I couldn't do that in 45 minutes. I only had 45 minutes of Friday, my last shift, to come in here, sweep all this, clean all this up, pick all this right here up, and then come in here, clean all that, and sweep up before the painter guy gets here. But I had 1, 2, 3, 4 mattresses in this apartment with that chest of drawers and all this stuff to get all that out of the apartment and cleaned up before the painter gets here today. My shift was about to end on Friday, 45 minutes before I was supposed to get off work on Friday. I could not get all that stuff out of the apartment, off the 2-story, down the stairs into the dumpster or dumpster area in only 45 minutes of my shift. That would have been going into overtime of my shift. But today he wants to complain and yell and stuff and then take pictures. You know what he did? He took pictures of that mattress and that mattress before I threw that one down there. And he called his supervisor and started talking to him on in Spanish. But I got that stuff I need to grab. I need to grab all that stuff off the ground. This stuff off the ground. Get a dolly for that. Take that downstairs. Either that or I can just throw it down the stairs. But that case, it could break the concrete or fall apart all the way down the stairs, and somebody could be walking by, so I have to get a dolly. That's what I would rather throw it down the stairs, but there's a risk of hurting somebody, and I don't want to do that. I have to come over here and do all this. The painter already came and painted. That's what the main thing was. Get the stuff out so he can paint today. But guess what? He got here before I could get over here. I had to water the bushes, put the hose in the pool, pick up all the trash at the pool from over the weekend and everything, make sure that everything was thrown away before coming over here so the office would look good when people come in. That's a priority before coming over here and doing this crap. But he wants to complain about that, and he's in his stupid little shed right now. So we're going to leave this on recording, but it's going to be facing out the back. Sorry, guys. See a lot of vibration. This right here is from the painter guy. Painter didn't pick up after he cleans or paints stuff. He doesn't clean up after himself very well. And then he wants to complain. Little kid wants to complain. Oh, there's stuff in here. There's stuff in there. There's stuff over here. But this is the same guy that literally does do a good job of cleaning, because he likes to shut the doors in here in the apartments where you can't open them. And when somebody comes and gets in, when they try to do make-ready and stuff in here, the doors are stuck to the door. Then they get stuck, and they peel off when somebody tries to open Why can't I cuss? I'm letting out my feelings of having to do a bunch of shit. Having to deal with a bunch of shit. Having to deal with his attitude. Because he wants to bitchy. And then think that he's a tough guy because he's a supervisor. Or not a supervisor, he's not even that. All he is a area lead. He's a lead, he's not a supervisor. Don't tell me to do my job when I do my job on a daily basis. No help. I do it with no help and everything on a daily basis every week. Then I have to stop what I'm doing, go and do what he wants me to do. And then I have to stop what he wants me to do to go and do what the manager wants me to do. Then he gets pissed off and everything because I didn't finish what he wanted because he's the so-called supervisor. And we get supervisor. No. You want to do that shit? Oh, look. Fucking Peter peed in the toilet and toilet started flushing and it smells really bad. Seven trash outs, no help. I've dealt with 17 mattresses in the last 2 weeks. 17 mattresses in the last 2 weeks. So, I had 4 mattresses up here in this apartment. There was 1 in the dumpster. That's 5 today that I have to deal with. There's either a mattress and a box springs over by building 5. That makes 6. There's a huge king size pillow top behind the dumpster at building 14. Trying to make sure that I have enough space to fit that one in. I also have to spend almost a half an hour cutting that thing in half because I keep lifting it. supervisor doesn't care enough. Had to get a makeshift bag, sorry guys. It's so frustrating when your supervisor doesn't care enough to help out, but he wants to complain to his supervisor that I don't help him, but he doesn't help me. I got a pillow top mattress right there. You can see it's double thick. The other one's about 1.5 times the regular mattress underneath it. So you got a heavy ass twin, which I threw the other twin into the dumpster already. That's already heavy in itself, real flimsy. That one's a pillow top mattress, but it's half as thick as that pillow top. So you got the regular springs that goes in it, just like that one. But that pillow top right here, and I'm pointing at, is just as thick as that one. So I'm grabbing the broom and everything that's in here, picking it up with the only bag that was left in here. So I can get this done and over with so I can go back to picking up trash. There's my bucket. But I gotta drag those over to the dumpster and try to put at least the twin size in there because I can't lift these two up. I'm gonna have to completely rip those apart, take the springs out, take the pillow top out and cut the pillow top in half. And then go and find a dolly. Find the dolly and come in here, grab this, break this down, or take this down to the dumpster and break it down as well. But my maintenance lead, he's not a supervisor, he's a lead. That's all he is a lead. They say, listen to him because he's your immediate supervisor. No, he's my immediate lead, just like in any other workplace. He's a lead. He's not a supervisor. He's the one that goes to the supervisor and talks to the supervisor if they have any issues and stuff. And guess what? I worked at Six Flags. Each department, you have games department, retail department, foods department, you have rides, park services, you have security, you have maintenance, you have a shit ton of people that work on the rides and stuff at Six Flags, and that's where my first job was. Each department has a manager. Each department has a general manager, a manager, a supervisor, assistant supervisor, a lead, and then you have the bottom person, which is the grunt that does most of the work, like in every job. So like this one, I'm the grunt worker at the bottom, and then you have the lead, which is him, he's the lead. And then you have a maintenance supervisor that supervises multiple areas. Hey buddy. Hey puppy. He's a little puppy. No, you're fine. I used to have a German Shepherd and my sister has a lab. So they're not as bad as a lot of people are like, oh, it's a German Shepherd. Nah. You're welcome. But the other guys are scared of them though. The other guys are scared of all dogs, which I don't know why. So my supervisor. Oh. He's afraid of dogs. So every time he goes somewhere that has a dog in it, he's like, "Hey, can you put him up?" Oh. So, all right, y'all have a good night. But yeah, he's just a supervisor. There's a he's just a lead, not a supervisor. He has his lead, which is the area supervisor, which is in charge of 4 properties, and he never shows up unless he bitches and complains and can't do his job. If he can't do his job and he needs help with something and he doesn't know how to fix it, he can't fix it, he calls his supervisor. But I'm over here working my ass off, doing all this other stuff, just get it cleaned before the painter gets here, before the person comes and paints. That's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to get it done before the guy comes over and paints. And I'm telling him, dude, I can't do the trash out if the guy's over here painting and there's wet paint on the walls and stuff. And then he puts everything in the middle and then tries to put plastic over it and everything. And I'm over here trying to get the trash out and not step on wet paint on the plastic. And then not tear a hole in the plastic so it gets on the floor itself. And look at this. I come over here to the refrigerator. See all this splatter, all this white stuff? That's not just dust. That's paint and stuff. That's paint splatter. That's paint splatter on dust. So this one right here was scratched off so bad. This right here has bubbles in it right there. It was so wet when I got here that I got some on my gloves. But got stuff on the sink right here, splatter on the sink. Leaving trash. Yeah, tape and stuff. Yeah, tape and stuff right there connected to plastic. It's so frustrating. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up the rest of this right here and grab this bag and this pot, take it downstairs and broom and mop here. Take it downstairs, throw it into the dumpster, and then grab my bucket after moving these three right here over to the dumpster and try to put at least one of them in the dumpster. Since I already have two in there, I can only fit one more in there. The other one's got to be on the side. I got a king size mattress behind that dumpster over there. That dumpster over there. Got a, I don't know what it is yet. I just know it's a mattress. And then I have a ton of bags in front of this middle dumpster. That dumpster has the mattress. So, yeah. Let's get this. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.